In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on July 8, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Cincinnati Reds vs. Milwaukee Brewers. The Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers resume a 3-game divisional series on Saturday evening. The Reds will give the nod to Luke Weaver. The Brewers will reply with Colin Rea. The Brewers lead the season series 4-1. The Reds are 7-2 in their last 9 during Game 2 of a series and 20-6 in their last 26 road games. The Brewers are 5-2 in their last 7 games on grass and 5-2 in their last 7 overall. The over is 10-4 in Reds' last 14 overall. The over is 7-1 in Brewers' last 8 overall. The Reds are 3-7 in the last 10 meetings in Milwaukee and 8-22 in the last 30 meetings. There's a bit of a difference when looking at the bullpens throughout the season, as Cincinnati is 14th in the majors with a 3.96 reliever earned run average, while Milwaukee is 19th with a 4.07 bullpen earned run average thus far. When diving into the offenses in the previous 27 games, there is a sizable difference, as the Reds are averaging 5.67 runs per game, while Brew Crew is scoring 4.44 runs per game in that stretch. The Milwaukee Brewers should be favored at home with Colin Rea on the mound, as Luke Weaver has been a mess this season with his 6.72 earned run average and 1.59 WHIP. I get it. However, the Cincinnati Reds have been rolling over the last month. The offense has been consistent, and they just have a pep in their step every time they take the field. So the Cincinnati Reds money line is our full game side pick. The Reds' offense continues to dazzle, plating an average of 5.8 runs in their last 10 games. They have scored a respectable 18 runs in 5 games against the Brewers this season. Colin Rea has a weak 4.75 earned run average at home. In addition, Milwaukee has exploited the Reds, collecting 27 runs in 5 meetings. Weaver has squandered at least 4 runs in 3 of his last 4 outings. The Brewers' offense has been outstanding, plating at least 6 runs in 7 of their last 8 games. The over is 7-1 in the Brewers' last 8 games. I expect a barrage of scoring. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Kansas City Royals vs. Cleveland Guardians. The Cleveland Guardians play host to the Kansas City Royals on Saturday in an American League Central showdown from Progressive Field. The Royals come in with one of the worst records in baseball and have struggled to get much consistency going, especially of late. For the Guardians, they sit in second place, and even though they continue to hover around .500, sit well within striking distance of the Twins at the top. With the Guardians having won 7 of the last 10 meetings between these two teams, they remain the clear favorites in this one. Kansas City is 14-37 in their last 51 games overall and 16-38 in their last 54 division games, while the under is 12-4 in their last 16 road games against a team with a losing record. Cleveland is 6-1 in their last 7 division games and 11-5 in their last 16 home games, while the under is 5-1 in their last 6 games against a team with a winning percentage below .400. The Guardians were on a tear to finish off the month of June, and they've carried that momentum into this series. Williams tossed well against the Royals earlier this season and will have something extra to play for, as he's still searching for his first home win in the majors. Singer tossed well against Cleveland earlier this season, but that was at home. On the road, he's been a seemingly different pitcher. Even though the Guardians aren't known for their high-run affairs, the Royals can't seem to get out of their way offensively. So the Cleveland Guardians to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both of these pitchers tossed well the last time they met. Along with that, Singer is throwing a bit better during the day, and Williams has been able to mitigate walks, even though he isn't racking up the Ks as he did in AAA. Both of these clubs are bottom 3 in home run rate. and in bottom 10 in extra base hit rate. While Kansas City has hit better during the day, they're posting their worst batting splits on the road. The Guardians, meanwhile, have had their worst batting success during the day. Neither lineup would likely be considered elite heading into this one, which is likely to keep scoring low. On one side, the Guardians also have one of their best arms to throw out there, which should help alleviate some of the pressure that the lineup might feel. For Kansas City, Singer remains inconsistent and is unlikely to come out of Saturday unblemished, though is unlikely to get shelled after his last two strong outings. Additionally, the under is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings between these two teams. Look for the offenses to struggle, as has been the case many a time this season. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Pittsburgh Pirates vs. Arizona Diamondbacks. All-star pitcher Mitch Keller is set to take the mound at Chase Field on Saturday when the Pittsburgh Pirates visit the Arizona Diamondbacks in the middle game of a 3-game series. As of Friday afternoon, the Diamondbacks have not yet announced their starter for Saturday. The Diamondbacks took 2 out of 3 games against the Pirates in a series back in May in Pittsburgh. Both teams have struggled heading into this series, with the Pirates dropping 17 of their last 22 games while the Diamondbacks had dropped 4 straight. With Arizona starting Zach Gallen Friday night, the Diamondbacks have to go with a patchwork solution for this one. That doesn't work well against Keller, who has pitched well this season, earning an all-star berth in the process. He hasn't faced the Diamondbacks much, but with Arizona slumping right now, coupled with the shaky uncertainty about their pitching here, give the edge to the Pirates here as they at least stop their slide temporarily. The Diamondbacks have lost 5 straight games at home entering their series with Pittsburgh, and with their ace Zach Gallen on the hill for Friday's game, I don't trust them to pick up the win on Saturday. There's also a good chance we'll see a lot of the Diamondbacks bullpen, which has been shaky this season. The Arizona bullpen has an earned run average of 4.06 this year, which ranks 18th in baseball. Pittsburgh is desperately trying to stay in contention in a winnable division, and I think they'll be motivated enough to steal a road win against a team that has struggled mightily at home lately. Mitch Keller has been extremely consistent this season, so I'm siding with the Pirates to pick up a victory on the road in Arizona, especially if Corbin Carroll is going to miss time heading into the All-Star break. So the Pittsburgh Pirates money line is our full game side pick. Pittsburgh entered Friday's action having seen the over post a 43 to 44 mark on the season. The Pirates are 22nd in the league in runs per game as they put up an average of 4.25 per contest, and that number remains flat at 4.25 runs per contest away from PNC Park. Pittsburgh has seen an average total of 9 runs per game, though that falls to 8.66 runs per game as the road team. Arizona has seen the under post a 43 to 45 mark in their 88 games entering Friday. The Diamondbacks are 6th by averaging 4.97 runs per game, a number that slips to 4.53 runs per game at home. Arizona has an average total of 9.66 runs per game on the year, and that drops to 9.21 runs per game at Chase Field. With several key injuries and their performance tailing off in recent weeks, I don't expect the Pirates to have much success at the plate. The Diamondbacks, meanwhile, have only exceeded 3 runs in one of their last 5 games. With both offenses looking sluggish lately, this could be a pitcher's duel at Chase Field, especially with at least one all-star selection on the mound. The under is 3-1 over Keller's last 5 starts, and he'll look to keep Arizona's bats quiet on Saturday in his final outing before the all-star break. The under has hit in 7 out of Arizona's last 8 games, and I like the chances of it hitting once again on Saturday. Keller does a solid job keeping the Diamondbacks, especially without Carroll, in check, and this game's score winds up below the total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.